Hi everyone, and welcome to my first screencast video. I was just really excited to figure out how to do this. So I would just like to show you a cool website where we can use manipulatives digitally. So I know one of the great things in math that I'm always asking you to do is to match your pictures and your numbers and your words so that we can see our thinking. So if we know how to organize what we want to do, we're going to be able to find the answers a little easier. So I'm hoping that this website helps you to find your way. So what we're going to do first is just make sure we're on the right website, and that's Brainingcamp, and that's brainingcamp.com. And what we're going to do is go over and log in. Now, we have a class account. So what I'm going to do is to just get rid of this login, and we're going to put mine away and use yours, and that's Rise 2020. And the password is also Rise 2020. All right. Now, if it doesn't work, there's probably been a little glitch in what you typed. Okay. So what we're going to do is make sure that we are on this screen, and we're going to look at base 10 blocks and then also the place value tiles. So I know most of us are familiar with the base 10 blocks. So just going to look at this screen just to lay it out. Make sure you're on integers, which is just a fancy math word for whole numbers. You'll see down here you have some choices. So we can go just to hundreds, tens, and then tens and ones only. So by choosing this one, if you look up at the top, we have hundreds, tens, and ones. And by choosing there, we are now just at tens and ones, okay? So let's just pop back here for a second. All right, and what we're gonna do is continue through the board here. And I'm just gonna pop over to the right-hand side. Here, kind of nice, you can divide your work into lines if you want to organize by groups, which I'll be showing you in a later video. You can change the color of the manipulatives. I personally like them different colors. And if we ever wanted to add some text, you can create a text box. Over here in the middle, what you have is a pen tray of black, red, green, and blue, and then also an eraser. So if we wanted to write a number, um, anything that we might want to just add to this, we can just keep our notes there. Okay, put the pen back in the tray, and that gets you back to your cursor. Okay, so just pop up to the top here, and if you click on the different base 10 blocks, you can bring them down, and you'll see here that it's counting with you. All right, so we can add some just by clicking on them. All right. Now, what is totally cool to me, and that I think you'll like, is it takes a lot of work away from you, is we can click once on a tile, and what that's going to do is bring up this menu. And the very far right button is where the magic happens. So let's click on it. And it has broken itself back into rods. So now we have the same value, 100, but what it does is it shows it to you in tens. All right. So same here. If you want to click on that, okay, it will, by clicking that, will break down into ones. Okay. And if you click on any of them again and scoop them all up, you are going to be able to regroup them into a 10. All right, pretty funky. So I'll show you the tiles in my next video. Thanks.